This is The Scoop for Wednesday.
I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines. Governor Ron DeSantis yesterday appointed a Tampa Republican and retired Army Green Beret State Senator Jay Collins to the long vacant position of Lieutenant Governor amid speculation that Collins could run for governor in 2026. DeSantis said he selected Collins, who served 23 years in the military, based on recent actions such as assisting rescue workers in areas of the state hit by hurricanes and participating in efforts to rescue Floridians in Israel. The lieutenant governor position had been vacant since February, with Jeanette Nunez, DeSantis' 2018 and 2022 running mate, was named interim president of Florida International University. DeSantis cannot run again in 2026 because of term limits. Meanwhile, a Democratic candidate has filed paperwork to run for that Hillsborough County State Senate seat. Tampa Democrat Brian Nathan opened a campaign account Monday to run in Senate District 14, according to the State Division of Elections website. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission is expected to vote today on the final rules of a proposed bear hunt. Margie Menzel reports that comes as a group of environmentalists is filing a lawsuit they hope could stop future hunts.
Katrina Shaddix of Bear Warriors United says her group is arguing the FWC shouldn't have taken bears off its threatened species list.
We allege that the FWC improperly delisted the bears in 2012, and they did this in an incorrect fashion because when you delist a species, you're supposed to take into account threats to habitat and future threats to habitat, which the FWC did not do. And we all know that Florida is facing a crisis right now with deforestation and urban sprawl.
The proposed hunt is slated to take place in December and is expected to become an annual event. I'm Margie Menzel.
As Florida continues trying to prevent kids from getting drawn into intoxicating hemp products, state regulators are gearing up to define what a cartoon means. But industry insiders say the plan isn't likely to resolve confusion over what's allowed on packaging of gummies, sodas, and other products. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services will hold a workshop today to take comments on the proposed rule seeking to carry out a 2023 law that prohibits hemp products from being attractive to children. Under the law, attractive to children means, quote, manufactured in the shape of humans, cartoons, or animals, manufactured in a form that bears any reasonable resemblance to an existing candy product that is familiar to the public, as a widely distributed branded product such that the product could be mistaken for a branded product, especially by children, or containing any color additives, unquote. The proposed rule would also define a cartoon as any drawing or any depiction of an object, person, animal, creature, or similar caricature that meets certain criteria, including the, quote, use of comically exaggerated features, attribution of human characteristics to animals, plants, or other objects, or the attribution of unnatural or extra-human abilities such as imperviousness to pain or injury, X-ray vision, tunneling at very high speeds, or transformation, unquote. The proposal is part of a crusade by Agriculture Commissioner Wilton Simpson to crack down on hemp-based products that can appeal to children. The businesses, which operate in multiple states, would have to change their labels to produce or sell their products in Florida. Tampa Bay Comic Convention may be over, but Tampa Bay is not done geeking out. WMNF's Chris Young reports St. Petersburg's Imagine Museum is hosting Graphic World's Comic Book Weekend, featuring the creators of a comic book icon.
Graphic World's Comic Book Weekend will feature cosplay contest, fandom trivia battles, celebrity guests, live music, themed food, and exclusive exhibits. Jordan Breslin, Marketing and Communications Manager for Imagine Museum, says the idea for the event came about after they saw the success of another anime event they hosted.
You know, I think our Graphic World was so popular, and that was the exploring comic and anime art, that we really kind of wanted to have a weekend that was solely dedicated to comic fans as well.
The event revolves around the exhibit of Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, the creators of the modern-day Harley Quinn. The event runs from Friday to Sunday. The museum encourages people to come in costume. Chris Young, WMNF News.
Cloudy today with some storms this afternoon and highs in the lower 90s. A few clouds tonight with overnight lows in the upper 70s. Mostly cloudy and some storms tomorrow with highs in the lower 90s. I'm Josh Holton with the WMNF News headlines.
This is The Scoop, recorded at WMNF Tampa.